Hey, what's up guys? Andrew Tate here, back for another commentary video. This time, we're gonna be watching these guys called Chute.
Hey Andrew Tate, I'd like to introduce you to my friend.
What's your friend's name? Is he a top G?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's his name? Top G's have name.
Name's, Greg.
No top G has the name Greg.
Welcome to the podcast where we talk about anything, everything that comes out of Chute. I'm your host, JD. This is my co-host,
Top G.
James. I call him James. Everyone else calls him Jimmy. It just works like that.
It's weird, but, you know, Andrew Tate approves.
A lot of things have happened this week, James.
A lot.
And by a lot of things, my fan is turning off right now. By a lot of things, I mean some very specific things.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you've got a topic you want to talk about right off the gate, right?
I don't know what you're talking
I mean,
about.
you left me hanging when you sent me that message talking about your favorite person in all of history, Ryan Haywood from ex-Achievement Hunter.
Former achievement.
Former Rooster Teether, Ryan Haywood.
You make him sound like he's like a flat earther.
Well, if only he was that, what are they, benign? Not harmful? That type of thing. Whatever word for that was. So, what do you want to talk about regarding him?
A voice actor might be under a lot of flack right now.
Is that voice actor Ryan?
No, it's not Ryan Haywood. It's just I think the more accurate person to equate it to is Adam Kovic, though a lot of people were implying that it was a more Ryan Haywood-like situation, but it turns out that the person is not underage. They're just young. They're like, I think in their 20s and stuff.
Well, listen, what was the listen, James? Like 18 or 19 is it's for my newest famous person on the internet. 18 or 19-year-olds are way better than like 18 or 19-year-olds are way better than like 24-year-olds. You know why, James? It's because they're not tainted, you know? What was he? It's because they haven't had that many dicks in them yet. That's why, James.
You forgetting what he said and then like, fuck, what is it?
I don't know if. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now, viewers. If you didn't know, that was a reference to Andrew Tate. He said that, not me. Even though I just said it like 20 seconds ago. Anyway, James, I just saw that was a perfect opportunity to mention that famous quote. So
you fucking up the quote and going, what did he say?
I honestly just didn't remember, but I knew it was something to do with 18 and 19-year-olds, and then also that's it actually, and women.
It's a truly insane thing to say.
I mean, you could call it insane, or you could call it shrigma.
G.
You could call it Giga Chad. You could call it based even. Anyway, James, what's with this voice actor, dude?
So Jason Spizik, I don't know if you know who that is and stuff.
I don't. Who do you voice?
For one of his biggest characters is Silco from Arcane, the main antagonist of the series.
I didn't watch Arcane, so I don't
that's
know.
because you're a fucking wimp.
Arcane viewers, just the Giga Chad beat.
But what another voice he's very well known for is that he voiced Wally West on the Young Justice show. As he's in a lot of stuff. He's a pretty big voice actor and everything for video games and like DC and like just other sort of animated shows like that.
That's cool.
And the biggest problem is that I think it suggests that he was grooming the person into the relationship.
Oh, so he's in a relationship?
Yeah, he's in a relationship with them. It's not he's not a pedophile because
I thought you were about to say
it's
it's not consensual. I'll be like, well, the issue is pretty clear
I think
here.
that's the problem with grooming is that it's not consensual because they are being groomed into accepting it. So it's not actually consensual. It's
Groomed
just like
into consent.
yeah,
So
it's
consent is not
forced.
consent anymore, James.
Well, it's not consent if you're groomed into it. That's you literally being forced on you. Like
How old is the other person?
I think, like I said, I haven't looked.
Hey, if it's 16, that's a full grown adult in my book.
No, JD. JD, we're gonna have a
No, we're
tiny
not
me
going to have an
gang.
intervention. You can't
No,
stop
no,
me.
that's not what I was gonna say. I'm gonna say one day we're gonna have the Tiny Meat Gang podcast. Like we're gonna have something like on that level, and
Yeah.
then just out of nowhere, somebody's gonna soundbite this. You saying that.
Remember when JD said
At the time, JD was in fact 20.
at the time JD was not in a relationship, but he would soon get into a lot of controversy.
uh,
His friend
but
James knows no better.
his friend James, a constant state of controversy.
Yeah,
But yeah, he I think it's that it's suggested that he groomed the other person into being in the relationship,
sure.
but then it's also like not that, I guess. It's a lot of going back and forth. A lot of people are just objectively saying, yes, he did this, yes, he didn't do this. A lot of people are going, I really don't know which side it is because this person who is accusing him of this has also been out for his head like all the time.
Wow, what a clear situation.
I
I'm
love
so
when it's
glad I understand.
straightforward.
I understand
I
every single point from how you
it
explained it.
it can't always be a Ryan Haywood situation where it's just straight up
Where straight
photo
facts.
where it's just straight facts of here's photo and video evidence and multiple accusations from the past of him trying to sleep with underage people. Yeah, it
Cool.
can't always be that straightforward. It's so some like right now it's
Well,
uh
James, it's just another day in your life
it's
when you see another one of your childhood idols
I thought you were gonna
be
say another
canceled
person just
for
like my coworkers.
some things related to minors. I mean, I know that you've been looking at underage girls on
Well, hold on.
TikTok, but we don't.
JD,
But we don't talk about that.
JD, you
So
can't say that.
what? Oh, right. You're
You
sorry.
you now dug the hole for both of us.
Sorry, James. I know you
You
didn't want
were
me to mention
you
it,
were
but
pulling me, dragging and screaming in with you.
you've already fell down that hole, and I'm just staring at you from above,
I thought you were gonna say
thinking of whether
no.
or not to
I
jump
thought
in
you
with
were gonna
you.
I thought you were gonna say no, you already fell off.
You've been in that hole, James. The funny thing is, you didn't go into that hole with your consent, and someone else is down there with you,
I got
also
groomed
digging that
into
hole with
I got
you.
groomed into going into the hole.
You were groomed into going to the hole.
Yeah, Ezra Miller's down there.
Yeah, and he's helping
Hey,
dig. He's helping to dig
get
the hole too. That's how
they're
you get
like
his. That's how he gets away from the police. He just pulls like a Minecraft. If you don't have a bed at night, you just dig a two block hole in the ground, put a block above you.
yeah, they're like, hey, get in here with me. Want to see how low I can go? I'm holding people hostage.
I bet I could get all the way to the center.
That's actually a really good point to jump off of because I'd also had some stuff to talk about involving Ezra Miller as well as like DC in general.
Okay,
A
what
big thing
happened
has
now?
happened. They canceled the Batgirl movie.
There was a Batgirl movie.
There was a Batgirl movie. It was fully filmed. It cost like 90 million and stuff.
What?
It
A
was going to have
fully
Michael
filmed
Keaton.
one.
It was literally fully filmed. Brendan Fraser was playing the villain of it.
Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser was in it. He was playing the
When's the
villain.
last time I've ever seen Brendan Fraser in anything?
Doom Patrol.
Huh? I don't know what that is either.
It's a DC show. He plays Robot Man.
Oh, because the last time I remember Brendan Fraser is Super Mega. It's when Super Mega made like a Brendan Fraser bit.
No, me and Joe watched a lot of Brendan Fraser movies for like early Celluloid Slaughter.
Oh, so that's where you get your humor from.
No.
I have no idea what Brendan Fraser's humor is like. I just said it.
It's really good. No, he's in Doom Patrol. It's a really good show that DC has. It's like one of their best shows, honestly. But he was also going to be playing the character Firefly, who has showed up in a couple of the Arkham games and stuff. But he's
Yeah.
going to be the main villain, and it was his story was like he's an ex-vet who got his like his stuff denied by like the VA and everything, which is a real thing that vets actually have to deal with. So he turned
Yeah.
the crime to like start burning down the banks and stuff to like show them how it feels. And then Batgirl starts off as a cop and then like starts dressing up as Batman and stuff and like becomes
Oh, is
Batgirl
it like
throughout the
the
movie.
Batgirl TV show too, where it's like this suit is better
No,
when it
that's
fits a
Batwoman.
woman.
No, because she doesn't just straight up steal his suit.
No, no,
She
no. She
she wears
modified her suit.
no.
No.
But to be fair, in the
And then maybe a
comics,
little bit like halfway into the movie, the actress quits, so they have to find another one. So they just shift over to like a homeless girl, and and for some reason she's just
I don't know
OP.
why. I don't know why they did it.
Did they do something like that, James?
I don't know why I don't know why the Batwoman show did this. I don't know why they made her such like a. It was such a weird way that forced the character in when you
Because
already
it's a
had
very
other.
natural way of switching
You
out an
could have just recast
actress.
it. You could have just recast it or gone
They
with like
did
any.
recast. They did recast, and
No,
that's who
I
they
meant the
recasted.
character Kate Kane. You could have just recast it. You didn't have to do this
No,
weird,
no.
weird.
You have to
I
leave the
mean,
character
you
open.
could
She might come back.
have done so many other characters too. There were so many things they could have done for that show. I think that's what really led to its downfall and stuff, especially
Oh,
with
sure.
the whole new Joker introduction and how it's just like
Oh,
so fucking
sure.
cringy.
I like how at this point I still don't know. I still haven't watched it, so all of my information from that show has only come from you,
It's the correct information. We
which I
should
know
do a
now is the
reaction
most.
to it. We should react to all of Batwoman.
Well, you
Don't
can
worry,
add
there's
it
only
on
like
to the
three
list of. You can
seasons.
add it on to the list of things we have to watch then, which we still haven't gone through that list
Hey JD, I'm already
at all.
outside your house with all three seasons of Batwoman
By the
on
way,
DVD.
that like 2 months. Remember, like 2 months ago when I told you that we have like we can watch any of those stuff on the list because my mother's gonna be working.
Yeah.
That period is now over, and
Oh,
school is
awesome.
starting soon. So, yes,
Shit.
that's also not going to happen anytime
I
soon.
completely forgot about that. I'm very sorry.
No problem, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you, James. I'm not excited to
No
watch.
problem, dude.
I'm not excited to watch any of those shows that are on the
What?
list.
You don't want to watch every Transformers movie?
No, James. I don't want to sit. I don't want to spend an afternoon watching all of the Transformer movies
You don't want to sit next to me for a whole afternoon watching
while
Transformers
eating
movies?
Dave, like while destroying
Dave's
my
hot
gut
chicken.
with Dave's hot chicken. I don't think so, James.
You're right, dude. We should get Shaq's big chicken.
Yeah, maybe we could bring Noah over too. He'll enjoy it.
You were just by the fourth Transformers movie. Just I can't go on. I can't go on.
Ugh.
What do you mean? There's one more. What happened to Shia LaBeouf?
Michael Bay.
Who's Mark Wahlberg's character?
Where do these guys come from? Where did Shia LaBeouf go?
Why is Megan Fox only in two of them?
Yeah, it's because she got too old and ugly. That's why, right?
Because she called, I think she called Michael Bay like a Nazi on set.
Oh,
She's like, you're acting like a total Nazi, and Steven Spielberg's like, you gotta fire her right now.
how dare she call you that?
And like that's literally the whole reason why.
Oh, okay.
But to getting back to it, the Batgirl movie got fucking canceled after being entirely filmed, and the reasoning that the studio gave is that they screened the movie and it was just so bad that they couldn't put it out.
Oh, so it was just bad. Like
But
it's a terrible movie.
Here's what I have to ask: if that's bad, and you've screened the Flash movie like 100 times post Ezra Miller doing all this stuff,
Yeah.
and you're saying it's the best movie you've ever made, I don't believe you.
Okay, so let's think about this, right? It's DC.
No,
It's a
no, no.
DC movie, and they
I don't
screened
think
it,
they're telling the truth.
and they think that it's so bad.
They are
But
saying
they've already
this
released
is not
Justice
from-
League. They released Justice League. They've released
released
Batman
the
v
Suicide-
Superman, and
Here's
they
my
thought
reasoning.
the
Here's my reasoning
Batgirl movie
for
was
why-
worse.
Here's my reasoning for why I don't think they're fucking telling the truth. They released the Suicide Squad. I mean, not the Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad and Justice League after studio interference fucking ruined those movies. Like
I unironically enjoy the Suicide Squad. I thought it was okay.
I find aspects of it I really like. I like the soundtrack. I don't think they use the soundtrack at all though
I
in the
find it
movie.
comedically stupid, and I do
I
like
find
stupid movies.
I think it could have been what they wanted it to be because there's literally critic reviews that got to watch it early that are going like, "This is really great. I don't know how they butchered this in the editing studio to get what we got in the final product, but it was great in the what they screened beforehand.
I mean, James, what are we? Some kind of Suicide Squad?
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad?
It's gonna be us watching Transformers with this episode of Suicide Pack.
What was his name? Deadeye? Was that the guy?
Headshot.
Deadshot. If he had like a strong lisp, it'd be
If he had a Lex Luthor lisp.
Yeah, if he had the Lex Luthor voice actor from the Super Pets movie, and if you haven't seen our review of it, you can see it. It's our last one. What are we? Some kind of Suicide Squad?
Suicide Squad. Oh man, but no, like apparently that movie, like Suicide Squad, got butchered by the reshoots where they wanted to make it more like Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy.
I love
that's
it.
why it has like such a dark tone, but then like in like coloring and everything, and then it's like, oh, so here's all this neon editing and it's so edgy and cool. It's like, no, it was just supposed to be like a paramilitary movie. And then
I enjoyed all
the
like the colorful, stupid scenes and not so much the dark scenes. They were just a bit too edgy for me.
And then that's the same thing that happened with Justice League. It was like, no, this is a emotional movie about like yeah.
Justice League was just bad.
We've talked about this so many fucking times too, but like it's a lot of studio interference, and then them saying that the Batgirl movie was too bad. I just don't fucking believe them, because they're literally saying that it's so bad they can't not only put it out not in theaters, but not on HBO Max either.
And maybe not saying not.
I don't believe that though.
So okay, so why do you think they did it then, huh? Or why do you think they didn't do it, I should say?
They're transitioning. They're trying to get rid of HBO Max, which I think is a very stupid idea, because it's literally the most like best performing streaming platform currently.
Yeah.
Like it's outperformed Netflix, it's outperformed
HBO
Disney
Max?
Plus and stuff. No joke. It's genuinely one of the best performing streaming platforms. It's made the most revenue. It has the most like subscribers.
It's funny that you say that, because I saw a thumbnail of a video. I was scrolling through my feed that was like HBO Max is literally like bankrupt right now.
No,
they are bankrupting.
They're literally like putting all this money into movies and then canceling movies before they can come out. It's like, stop, you guys like, you went from being the best.
Stop it.
So like they're trying to get rid of it. They're trying to open up a new thing.
It's over now, right? That's the end of it, right?
He put out a new video. I'm not gonna watch it, to be honest. I've just lost the passion.
I forgot that he did put out new videos. I might have to watch it later.
Yeah, you'll have to tell me about it. I've lost the passion. I just don't know if I can watch it.
Yeah, there's not too much. There's not much representation in his videos anymore. So,
Jontron, you fell off.
I mean, I signed an NDA for this, but I could probably tell you. I went to go screen that Batgirl movie.
Oh, hell yeah, man!
If I could have gave it 0 stars, I would have. In the first few minutes,
what was the name of Brendan Fraser's character?
In the first few minutes,
what's the name of Batgirl's character?
In the first few minutes, there was a lesbian couple kissing. Then after that, the turtle was cussing and then bleeped it out. But a little later on the bleep is you could definitely hear the F sound. This is totally inappropriate for children. We got up and walked out. Why can't kids be kids without hidden agendas?
How many of our jokes are just callbacks to stuff nobody else knows?
If you don't know that, when we did the Super Pets review, it was after we did the Super Pets review.
You sent me the screenshot.
I had the Super Pets movie reviews pulled up, and I scrolled down like a little bit, and I saw 1 out of 5 stars. And then I saw this review that said it gave it 0 stars because there was like a lesbian couple kissing for like 5 seconds in the movie. No, that was it.
It's really incredible, because it's also the same people that freaked out about the Buzz Lightyear movie.
Yeah, I don't think you should. You probably should freak out about it.
Than like 1 second. It was like literally less than 1 second.
Yeah, I don't think you should freak out about it, even though
lost their minds.
Even though I think it's kind of cringe. Like
Ben Shapiro's out here yelling about it, like, yeah, they're pushing their gay agenda.
Yeah, don't freak out about it. It's just cringe. Well, it's about as cringy as normal couple kissing, right? So just don't put any of it in the movies, huh? How about that?
See, JD,
how about nobody kisses in the movies, huh?
JD, you see, it's me, Ben Shapiro, and
well, let's say, hypothetically speaking, that a child saw 2 women kissing each other. What do you think will happen then?
I have a fucking conversation that I had with somebody when I was talking about, like, I was actually sad about Batgirl getting canceled because I was so excited for it. I've been like the biggest fan of like this.
Dude,
and the Blue
bad
Beetle
things
movie
happening.
coming out.
Bad things happening to you. And you being disappointed about things. What?
New?
What?
Whoa, never saw this one coming.
What?
Whoa, James. You're telling me you got excited for
You're
something, and then
telling
right when you
me
were about
that
to,
you
you're
took an
telling me
L?
you were excited for something. You had waited all this time. You'd put in all the effort. You were so excited waiting, and then right when you were gonna get that thing, right when that thing was gonna happen,
Yeah.
it was pulled right from under you.
Yeah.
That sounded so good on my end.
Yeah.
It sounded like the disappearing meme where somebody screams and then the audio just disappears and then comes back with the echo at the end.
Yeah.
But let me see if I can scroll down and find it because
So do you know who was playing Batgirl then?
I know what movie she was in before this. I can look it up just like real quick and find out. But she was like in the Heights movie. She was one of the people in that the Lin-Manuel movie.
Was it just
Her
a
name
bunch of like a lower named actors and actresses?
they had a ton of huge names in it is the thing.
Big
That's like
names?
why it's like it was like a really stacked cast. They
I thought it was like
Leslie
little names and then Brendan Fraser.
No, I mean she wasn't in like the biggest movies. She was like in a lot of stuff and everything. Her name was Leslie Grace. I doubt that you know her, but J.K. Simmons was in it as Commissioner Gordon.
Oh, when I type in Leslie, Leslie Grace is the first one that pops up.
I imagine with all this news that would be the case.
Oh,
Uh,
I see.
yeah, J.K. Simmons was returning as Commissioner Gordon again, which I was very excited about as well. Michael Keaton was going to be playing Batman because I guess this was supposed to be in his universe, but then that also doesn't make sense because there's already a Batgirl in his universe.
Oh, I see.
That universe is such a fucking mess too. It's just such a bad place to go. But
It's a bad place to be.
it's a bad place to
You might
be,
want to
man.
American Chavez your way out of that universe, dude.
uh, yeah, they had Michael Keaton, J.K. Simmons, Brendan Fraser, like some big names in there and stuff. And it finished filming and stuff. People only had good things to say about like the experience of filming it, like making it.
Did all
Like a
the
lot of
actors get paid already?
yeah, I mean they already got paid because it's like the whole
Well, I
beforehand
mean,
thing.
that's probably the best conclusion then,
I
because
love
then we don't have to see a terrible movie,
love
and they
that
got
if you go
paid
on-
too, and boom,
JD,
that's the
I
end of
love
that.
that if you go on IMDb, the official photos that they use for this include
Yeah,
several Nightwing fan arts. Like it's a
James, let's think about this, right? If that movie came
bunch
out
of
and you watched
on-set
that
photos.
movie, I
It's
know
a
for
bunch
sure
of
you would love that movie, even though it's probably the worst movie that has ever existed, just like
oh,
Batman v Superman,
probably, but like a lot of stuff looked good from it. I thought the
where
costumes
like
were really good.
99% of people hate Batman v Superman, and the 1% are like, no,
Hey
it's
JD,
actually
I
the
don't
most
give a shit what
amazing
other people
movie.
think.
It's the most
Hey
amazing movie ever. You just don't understand the deep intricacies of the plot and the character interactions. It just blows. It's like the Rick and Morty fans who keep
Rick and
thinking
Morty,
that
Rick and Morty, Rick.
who say like the show is too smart for you to understand.
I got a comment because I was like I'm genuinely so upset that this movie got canceled because I was really excited for it. I
Yeah.
really liked the cast and I was so curious to see what they did with the whole Firefly story because I knew Brendan Fraser would have made it like this is a very like emotional type thing because that's what he's been doing a lot recently. He's making
Something
like a very
fireflies.
good character, very good character like just playing
Weird
very
because
good
I
characters and
say
stuff.
goodbyes.
And there was also this really good shot of him walking away from a building as it literally blows up and stuff. And it's
I don't
just,
know, dude. That
it was a
sounds
really good shot.
cringe. That sounds cringe when you say it like that.
Hey, JD, shut the fuck up.
I'm just saying, dude.
No.
You sound like I'm 14 and this is deep, and he walked away from a building while it exploded. So cool.
No, it was like that's what I was saying with the whole like he's a veteran and it's like he was denied like VA service and stuff because that's like an actual thing that happens. But it was like him like
Mm-hmm.
destroying the corporations and stuff. So it was just like I was like this would probably be a really good shot in the film. I can't wait to see it. And then it just never got made and stuff. But I got a reply after like I made a comment like I'm very sad about this and they're like I mean they're probably right. The movie itself wouldn't make any sense when no other core characters are established. You know, no other core characters like Batman. Batman's not. Oh wait, he is in the movie. I mean, like oh wait, he is in the movie. I mean,
Well,
Batgirl's not a core character. Who knows Batgirl?
well, I mean, James, as my idol Andrew Tate would say, the movie was destined to fail. After all, it had a female lead. So
As my idol Andrew Tate says, you
I mean,
fell off, Sean
if
Tron.
if the person leading the film is weak like a woman, then the movie is weak overall. So sorry, James.
Oh
Hey,
no.
James, how about you stop crying and just do some push-ups, huh?
No, but this has made me really sad because it's also made me realize that if they're gonna get rid of this movie because they're like saying like, oh, it wasn't gonna be good. I'm so worried they're gonna cancel a Blue Beetle movie too.
Well, I mean, maybe
I mean, they're going to
50
though. It's
bucks
like
says Blue Beetle's a girl.
here's the thing: they aren't talking about it.
50 bucks says Blue Beetle's going to be a woman.
It's not. They've already started filming, JD. They've already got a character cast. It's a
Oh,
guy.
never mind then.
Yeah, JD, your misogyny fails here.
Yeah, I guess it. Damn it, I hate when my misogyny fails.
Ah, shucks.
Ah, shucks, Scoob. You got me this time.
Kick rock, Scoob.
That's why they never let Daphne or Velma drive the mystery van.
Oh no.
You know what's funny is that when Andrew, I know the Andrew Tate quote when he was like talking about like women are terrible drivers or something, and he was when he was doing that, but he's like, I've been every single car accident I've been in, a woman was driving. Just how you know. And then I was thinking back to that, and I was like, wait a minute, every single car accident I have been in is when a woman is driving. My mother actually, yeah.
Well, Jenny, I think that's because your mom's a psychopath.
I've been in like 3 car accidents and all of them were my mother. But I never thought women were bad drivers. I just thought my mother was batshit insane and terrible driver.
Hey, I also had that thought.
But maybe I should change my views and be more like
right.
Andrew Tate. After all, he's 6'1", jacked and rich. I mean, all the things I want to be.
I mean, is he actually an attractive person? No, but
Are you sure? Are you sure about that, James?
I don't know. Does he have a chin?
I mean, he's been banging up more women than you do, right? He bangs more women than you do.
Is he though? Like genuinely?
I mean,
cause
with
Jenny,
or without consent, he is.
Jenny, let's get off this topic real quick because I want to bring this up. I've noticed in his videos where he's like, I'm banging so many women and stuff, and then it's like he's also like, yeah, but I don't know, I don't like sex anymore. It's not fun to me. It's not exciting enough.
Well, it's because he's done it so much, James. Obviously.
But then he immediately goes from that topic to talking about like how close him and his brother. I'm like, oh my god, he doesn't fuck women. He fucks his brother.
Are you saying that Andrew Tate is a closeted gay? Perhaps he's gay and not actually.
Or his brother, yes.
Well, I don't think he's gay. He doesn't have monkeypox, right? Can I just tell you what my mother said to me this morning?
That up the other day.
You know what my mother said to me just today, this morning?
Oh hell yeah! What did she
say?
say?
She's like, I don't think you should go and watch a movie with your gay friend anymore. And she said to me, monkeypox is spreading pretty, it's in the news. It's spreading around. And I said to her, monkeypox is a sexually transmitted disease, right? And she's like, stay away from your gay friend.
Oh no.
And I was like, at first I was like, oh, it's just a joke. There's no way she doesn't understand.
Coming up to your door.
There's no way she doesn't understand. Mom? She will be legitimately terrified of you. Because she'll see like she'll see a 5'10" large man walk up to the front of our door and just stare through. Like, I imagine you doing your strained face stare through the window.
Wait, hold on, I can do it right now on camera for you.
Yeah. You can do your strained face stare through the window. That would terrify my mother, probably. Not that I'd care that much. Nice webcam, James. Totally not just completely black screened. Anyway, though, yeah.
I'm waiting for it to turn on so you can just see me staring straight at you.
Yeah, there it is.
Ow, hurts my head.
I like how doing that hurts you. It's so great. Anyway, so is that all you want to talk about the Batgirl movie, or?
No, I had like a lot of stuff to talk about with it. We just kept getting sidetracked.
No, go ahead.
So yeah, they're making this big push, and I think the reason like they aren't talking about it, this isn't like a new thing. Mm-hmm. I don't think this is something they just started doing because of reviews, because they have not talked about or promoted this movie literally since the last like DC fandom. Like when they first announced it, they have never talked about this movie again, nor Blue Beetle. But
Yeah.
they keep talking about Shazam. They keep talking about Black Adam. They keep talking about Aquaman.
Well,
and
I
Flash.
think they know that those are the big heavy hitters, you know.
I'm sure, but it's also they didn't talk about them at San Diego Comic-Con
Okay.
when they were updating people of what's going on. You know, with those
Yeah.
two movies filming and having be filmed already.
They didn't even
Trailer-
talk about the movie at the Batgirl, like
No, but a
at the
trailer
Batgirl
for-
panel.
Hold on.
Oh, great. James has some. He's probably getting interrupted by his family. He'll come back and be like, "Oh, JD, I gotta leave in like 10 minutes, so we're gonna have to wrap this up real quick. You want to like film the rest of it tomorrow or something?" But no. Also, we're recording this earlier than we usually record it, just because James has some stuff to do tomorrow and the day after. But
Well,
I have
I
to say,
have to go.
there it is. Did you hear everything I said there?
Nope, just got back.
Okay, because I said, oh great, James is getting interrupted, and he's probably gonna come back and be like, oh, I have to go. Anyway, though, so that's it then, huh? You have to go.
Well, not. I didn't want it to be, but yeah, it's gotta be because of circumstance.
Of course, circumstance.
Love that family, and they're great timing as always.
Cue Ryan Haywood's black and white gif of him saying "wonderful."
Yeah, can you just play that over?
No.
Yeah.
If you guys enjoyed, you should like and subscribe. Sorry the episode has been so short. You can blame it on James, and you can find James.
Don't.
You can blame it on James. Go find him at his whatever links he has
did
in the
we
description.
only record for 30 minutes?
Yes, it's a 30-minute long
Jesus fucking
episode.
Christ.
And it's all about Batgirl, I guess. Sorry,
love that,
about
man.
the canceled Batgirl. It's not no
You
longer
didn't get
there.
to finish talking about it either. Like why I know they
Cool.
canceled it.
Cool.
Yeah, man, love that.
Yeah. So anyway, James, all his stuff in the description.
Yeah.
We do this every Sunday.
We do.
So, yeah. Bring us out, James. Or bring yourself out. I need a podcaster.
I'm just saying, 18 and 19-year-old girls